A job counteroffer letter is something a prospective employee who's being pursued by an employer can send, which communicates the employee's desire for higher pay. In this video, we'll cover what a job counteroffer letter is, how and why to negotiate a proposed salary, and tips for sending a counteroffer letter. So first, how do you know a good offer from a not so good one? To determine the answer to this question, you'll have to gather some data. Find out what people in your area are getting paid to do the job that you're being offered. Websites such as Glassdoor, PayScale, and Indeed, and other sites will help you to determine the going rates in your zip code or nearby. Next, think about what you bring to the table. What's your educational background, your experience, and your skill set? How long have you been working in this particular field? Most of the websites mentioned previously will ask you to input your years of experience so they can customize a reasonable pay scale that makes sense for you specifically. Consider your financial life in order to determine a reasonable baseline salary. What are your weekly, monthly, and yearly expenses? Consider things like rent, power insurance, and loan payments. What does the proposed salary leave you with each week and month after you've covered all of your expenses? Is this acceptable to you? Ask yourself other questions too. What benefits and perks does the job offer include? Do they include health insurance, retirement savings, and necessary equipment? What will the job cost you? Will you have to cover the cost of travel or relocating elsewhere? Do you need new equipment? Understanding the practical financial implications of this offer is the first step. Now let's talk about how to figure out whether the work seems worth the salary. Do a little research to find out how much responsibility, time, and energy this role will require. Think also about whether there's potential for growth and if the job represents an opportunity to move up within the company. If it does, maybe it's worth taking a lesser salary because the position will pay off in the long term. Basically, here's the bottom line. What salary are you willing to accept once you've done all of your research? Once you've figured this number out, you're ready to make a counteroffer. Make sure you thank the employer for the opportunity to be specific about the salary you desire and explain why you think this is a reasonable figure. Also, make sure to suggest an in-person meeting to discuss your counteroffer. Here are a few tips for successfully negotiating a job offer. Be patient. Make sure you've thought a job offer through before accepting it. Remember, you'll spend most of your waking hours working, so being satisfied in your job is pretty important and can impact your quality of life considerably. A good rule of thumb is to wait 2 days before sending a counteroffer letter. Act as if you have other offers to consider. Don't be desperate, be confident, or fake it. At the same time, it's important to be realistic. This is why it's essential to do your research into what people in your field are earning. Click the link below to start creating your own counteroffer letter. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos that simplify every official form you'll have to fill out in the course of your life.